In this video, you'll see how to grout, and specifically how to grout shower walls using Spectralock 1, which I think is one of the best premix grouts for beginners. Now, the first step I took was to cut down some RAM board to protect my shower tray because I'm going to be using a different color grout for that. Then I made sure that all the grout joints were clean. I used a white nylon scrub pad to clean off the surface of the tile, as well as a microfiber cloth. Those are important steps before you grout any surface. Spectralock 1 is awesome because it's pre-mixed, it's got epoxy-like properties, so you need 2 buckets of clean water and at least 2 sponges. I'm going to be using this Troxell urethane grout fluid, which is awesome. When you open up the bucket of Spectralock 1, you don't have to mix it. It's ready to go. There's no water addition to it, but you need to set a timer for 5 minutes. And only fill the grout fluid by about a third and start packing the joints. You got 5 minutes to apply the grout before it starts to set up. So you only really want to apply enough grout within an arm's reach. So that's like a 3x3 or a 3x4 area. And what I'm doing here is packing the joints and then holding the grout fluid at a 90-degree angle in relation to the wall and squeegeeing off the rest of the grout. That's going to help you keep the surface of the tile mostly clean. And we're going to get into the tips for how to make this grout look really awesome. But the first step is to pack it and squeegee off the excess with your grout fluid. Then use a barely damp sponge to clean off the ceiling and any adjacent surfaces, and use that sponge in a circular motion to pack the joints further. If you notice any of the joints don't have any grout, just take some and put it in there, and just circular motion is all you need in this first step. Then what you do is take a clean sponge and wipe it across the surface of the tile at a 45-degree angle. It's really important that after each swipe, you flip over the sponge, and on the final swipe, you wring the sponge out in that clean bucket of water. This is going to really help you get a clean surface and help you move on to the next section of your wall. So I split this plumbing wall into 3 sections basically. So it took me about 15 to 20 minutes to do. So I'm just packing the joints, squeegeeing off the excess by holding the float at a 90-degree angle, and we're just doing, again, just an arm's reach of grouts packing into these joints. But Spectralock 1 is really easy to use, and the great thing that I like about it is you don't have to worry about it prematurely setting up in the bucket like a traditional epoxy. But what I really love about this process is just how easy it is to clean off the surface. As you can see, I'm just doing 1 wipe and then a second wipe and then dunking the sponge into the water. And after you wring out the sponge and you do that multiple times, you're going to get a really clean surface that's easy to work with. Then I grabbed a microfiber cloth and I wiped off the surface at a 45-degree angle again. And this is really going to further help you get any of that residue off of the tiles. So after 45 minutes, you want to check the grout joints. If they don't pull out, you can use a white nylon scrub pad or that microfiber cloth to clean off the tiles and tool the joints further. This is a really easy process. And in the end, if you're using Spectralock 1 the right way, you're going to get an awesome grouted shower wall or floor, and you'll be really happy with the results. So I hope that the tips in this video help you grout your shower or your bathroom. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you got some great tips, and we'll see you in the next tutorial.